everybody, and welcome to the Season 8 draft. I'm joined here with Mets and Vapour. Let's get started 5 minutes early because, as you all know, ZHL drafts are always on time. So we're going to start out, since there is about 4 picks in a row, we're going to start out doing the player cards of all the captains. And first up, with the new Gettysburg Flyers, is the one and only Moose. What do you guys think of Moose?
I think Moose is pretty underrated. I know he's locked as skater. He's a good goalie too, but I think if he wasn't locked, he'd probably be like mid-4th round. But I think early 5th, that's pretty fair for him. What do you think, Vape?
Yeah, I would say that's a pretty fair spot. Honestly, I think that's more than enough for him. I think he's pretty happy, and I'm curious who the first pick is going to be. So, what do you think, Mets?
You know, at first I thought it was going to be Vapour, but I've been hearing rumors it's not going to be him. I don't know.
It could be Tom, could be Rush, just...
Rush?
I
Yes.
heard he's reaching top 3 quality.
Yeah, I heard maybe Marker might go first with the lack of goalies.
Oh, right. Marker, what do you think?
I think it's probably gonna be Watermelon. He's just gonna talk to Tom about a minute from now, just unban himself.
Just appear out of nowhere. Be like, oh, I'm playing. I quit work.
Yep. Surprises.
That was his
always.
plan all along.
Just quit school, quit everything, just to get back in time.
All right, so who we got next? We ling next?
Yep. Next,
Go.
as you look at the draft board, is Ling King. As you see, his strengths are clicking, scoring, and driving, and his weaknesses is, of course, bedtime.
The slide's not up for me. Did you put it up?
Yeah, it is. You're like a 10-second
Okay.
behind.
I gotcha.
So, yeah, you think bedtime's gonna, with the new Saturday night schedule, gonna affect him more or less this season?
Probably less, right? Since it's not a school night.
I don't know. Does he still go to bed early on Saturdays?
Honestly, man, like he was telling me this during CHL, and I was like, you know what? I'm calling you out on your bullshit. Like you're gonna show up to every game. I don't give a fuck. Like let's just go with it. See how it goes.
I see him online at like 2 in the morning, like every day. I don't know what bedtime he has.
Honestly, I think he has a bedtime. He just knows how to avoid it. Just that kind of.
Who do you think he's gonna draft?
As his team, honestly, I have no idea. It's it's a question mark. He's not really, I don't know, Mets. Do you have any ideas? Like, I can't really, nothing jumps out at me.
I think he's going to go with a goalie first, so I can see Gandalf. I know they're friends.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm feeling. He might sneak a goalie in and then grab a skater 3rd round, or, I don't know.
Someone who can defend, probably.
And next up we have with Xeris Redlings 3. What do you guys think of him?
Solid, good scorer. He'll be a good owner for them.
Really a creative scorer. He's also a recent CHL champion. I believe he has 2 rings plus a CHL Cup under his belt, so it's something to cheer for. I think he's definitely most deserving of top 3. He's been pretty underrated for a while. I mean, for season 5, I believe that was his big push to really getting out there. And then
So
ever
he-
since then, sir?
Yeah, he won the last 2 events, right? CHL and the last... It's season
last-
7, right?
Like he's won like 3 out of the last 4 main events, I believe.
Yeah, so definitely deserving of where he's at.
Yeah, he's definitely been making a huge jump. I think he definitely deserves it. He's definitely one of the most creative goal scorers in the game. So
And now
Yeah, definitely.
after that we have with our two deuce. The one and only.
Juice Man.
Ping power.
Ping Power. I think I'll take over Ping Power this season, considering the lack of goalies.
You both will. He's got
Hopefully
like
not
5
together.
MS to Central.
Yep. Ooh. Wait. Really quickly. Looks like we have our first pick.
Oh,
Ooh,
they're starting already. Okay.
who's
Yeah.
that guy?
Ooh, who is it? If I just transition back really quick. It looks like it is Vapour. Vapour, how do you feel to be the first pick?
I feel wonderful, you know, just the honor, just to be part of the whole new season. I mean, I know Musanari has been part of. Oh, sorry, next pick's been chosen.
Ooh, the Nets pick has been chosen. And it is looking
One
like
and only.
Mets, how do you feel about being picked?
I'm very excited to be on Nova's team. I think we're gonna go far this season.
And as
What do you think
see,
about the pick?
I think one of your biggest weaknesses is you do tend to like losers.
Oh, okay.
You know, Rand Paul, the Mets,
Mets.
maybe soon Donald Trump.
Trump's winning. Come on.
Yeah, so I did Mets' card, as you could probably tell, and Mets did
Well, that's-
basically all the other ones.
The best of the Banjos.
Definitely the best of the Banchers since. Ooh, and then next pick up, looking like we have Tom.
Ooh,
That was expected. Probably the safest pick for Elder.
yeah.
Elder picking up a high quality defender, even though he doesn't.
Whoa.
Even though he doesn't like to. Whoa, these picks are just flying off the shelves.
I didn't expect tanks there.
I didn't
I
know.
didn't
Wow.
expect Tanks there either.
I definitely thought he was gonna take Maha.
That's wow. This is getting nice and interesting. Okay, tense with
Yeah.
the music. I'm actually I'm a little surprised by that.
He might think that Maha will fall to him in the second round. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, maybe. I'm curious who Bulbasaur would choose now then. It's
Yeah.
gotta be
And
What do you
while
guys
were
think?
talking,
Blitzerg, yeah. Defender. Yes.
Yoda to Shakuris, which you haven't talked about. And then Blitzerg with Maha.
Oh wow, Dark took Maha.
Nice. I think that's a scary team, honestly. No
Dark,
real
Maha, and Yoda.
But
That's-
now this is actually the season for Maha to actually break out offensively.
Yeah, that team's gonna have a great defense.
It's, I'm curious if Dark is actually thinking of playing more offense this time around.
But he likes to rotate, so that makes sense.
I'm still absolutely stunned by that Tanks pick for the music first round.
Yeah, and he loses out on Maha too, so we'll see who he goes. Quackster.
Quackster.
Ooh, Tanks, Quackster. What do you guys think of that duo?
I think that
It
team
could
is
work.
going to die within like 5 seconds.
That's the risk, right?
I
That
don't-
is
I
the
don't know.
risk.
Those are two of like the highest quality clickers in the game, so they're
It could definitely be very good. It's just, you got to worry about like their attitudes,
can they last the whole season? Yeah.
right?
Yeah, especially
It's
after...
not. It's definitely the opposite of a stable lineup. That's for sure. But they have been around, so and I have seen both of them. They do know how to. They've been pretty mature. It just depends on who they like playing with, I would say.
They're going to be very strong offensively. They'll have good possession, so
So who do you think they would grab as their third skater? A goalie? Well,
it's tough to say who's going to be left there. They might go with a goalie because they have music.
yeah, that would make sense. Yeah. Yeah, I guess Music's looking to play more defensively. Huh.
Just showing Bulb's card really quick since we didn't get to him and he was picked himself second round. Sadly, I did not put weak to fire type this season.
I gotta be honest. This draft is wow.
Who do we think
Yeah.
Elder's going to take here?
I think he's floored. He's just probably surprised.
Yeah. And that's a strategy as how it, even if it doesn't work in the entire season, just stun everybody during the draft. And while there's a little bit of downtime, our next owner is Rush. What do you think he's gonna do, especially since he didn't get a first round pick, and is also probably just as stunned as we are?
I heard that Rush wants to play more offensively this season, so he might try and grab a scorer, but we'll see.
You know who I think? I think he might.
I mean,
grab
might try to
Swift.
grab a defender. Yeah, Swift. I mean,
But who you think? Well, I'm sure you're gonna be busy in just a second, or I'm assuming Nova already knows he's gonna choose. But
yeah, depending on who Elder takes, though, we don't know.
that's true. Well, I would like to ask you who you would choose, but
Looks
I
like
don't
Elder
wanna-
ran out of time, and Nova's gonna get a pick.
oh, what?
Oh, really?
Yeah, because the
Whoa.
cursor's moving over, and that that may cost him.
No way they're gonna do that. Come on, Elder.
Is Elder gonna make a pick in time?
Yeah, but no, but don't you have an extension?
Yeah, but I don't know. Is it only like a minute extension? I believe it's 30 seconds plus a minute extension, and we've been talking for about 2 minutes.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Come on, Elder.
Maybe Elder's
Who-
trying to
who-
talk
alright,
over
who-
Tom.
Who you
He
guys
might
think
go with a
should-
surprise pick here. Take a goalie.
Hey, you never know. Never know.
To be
take
fair, with the lack
Gandalf.
of goalies, I'm surprised lack of goalies, there hasn't been a goalie pick in the second round. I guess Tanks is more of a risk. Yoda, Maha, and Dark, that seems like a defensive team now that I'm taking a second
Oh, it
look
is.
at it.
It's
Yeah,
a-
definitely.
But I like that those picks just because Dark I know is gonna have some issues. He'll show up to most games, but he's not gonna be active with the team. So just grabbing Yoda for that leadership and then Maha to support him, I really think
Yeah.
I think they're gonna definitely gel well.
They're gonna
Go
have
last.
really good possession, great defense.
Yeah. I'm just curious, like it seems I'm starting to think it'll be Maharishi and Dark more. Actually is it gonna be Dark defense, Maha and Yoda forward?
I think Dirk, when we were doing the tournament, me and Mets with him, he kind of rotated forward, and I think he was good at it. So I think he's looking more towards a support role this season with the Yoda
Yeah.
pick.
Yeah,
He
I can
def-
see that too.
He definitely wants to play more offensively. Like I've been noticing that over the last couple of seasons. He's been doing well. Like he has phenomenal clicks. He just doesn't know how to take his time, take things one at a time. He tends to do all these spin moves, just totally destroy guys, and then just doesn't just do like a short little trickle pass tonight. He just doesn't take things one at a time.
Right.
Wow.
So
I'm
Elder
just-
Sage, since he's not making a pick, what do you think of him being one of the 3 top goalies, and then there's kind of a little bit of a skill gap after that? What do you think of him?
Elder's solid. You know what to expect from him. He's gonna show up to games. He's gonna have a good save percentage. He'll be near the top of the league.
He's gonna argue with you about God at 3 in the morning.
But I do respect his. He does have good leadership qualities. He just, he could be a little more open-minded about certain things. But
Sure, but I think there's like a passion and craziness you have to be when you're a goalie in this league.
Keep sane.
Yeah, there's like a certain level of crazy you have to be, and I think
That's-
that's why we see like such a high, or like goalies quitting after a couple of seasons.
It makes
Sure.
sense.
yeah, definitely need to have a particular mindset. That's for sure.
Does anybody know what's going on with Elder though?
Maybe they're having some technical issues because
Is my draft board working? Like I see, yeah, everybody's moving around. Like Tom's cursor's moving, so is Moose's. They're all moving. Just Elder hasn't been picking. Did I do all the Elris cards? I believe we talked about every Ellen. Oh wait, Nova. We haven't done Nova.
And we didn't do musics, did we?
yeah, I don't think we did music.
Let's do Nova first, and then we'll head over to the music. So Nova, what do you think about him?
He's a really strong defender. He rotates pretty well. Uh, he's got a passion for the game. He'll be a good owner.
Yeah, he definitely has. He's very competitive. That's one of his best strengths. He knows how to keep everyone engaged. He's very willing. He can be a bit a tad aggressive, but some people tend to like it, some don't. But I find he, like you said, he's just very passionate.
Yeah, definitely.
So what do
I
you
think.
Okay, finish.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say transition over to the music, but Elder isn't making a pick, so whatever.
So what's happening is that Elder wanted to pick Gandalf, I think.
And then I think Gandalf would be, if Tom wants to play more forward and Gandalf defends, I think that's a perfectly legitimate thing for him.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad thing either, and it hurts the other teams because they're not getting a goalie.
So they're gonna deny him Gandalf? I'd allow it.
So would I.
Honestly, I'm not against it either.
Gandalf's not a bad defender.
No, he's not even a bad scorer either. To be honest,
No, he's
actually pretty underrated.
I think with Tom, yeah, I think that would be okay. I don't know who their fourth person. I think you would need a little bit, either a new up and coming scorer since Tom isn't the most consistent, or
you need
type of
someone.
support.
You definitely need a support player with a little bit of finesse and speed to support that deal. I mean, there are a lot of underrated 4th, 5th round players. I think that could fit that slot, though.
Chat's calling to ban Elder on the music and go back to 18 League. That's not gonna happen. You know
Swift
what?
Stream, right? The 8-team league.
This happened last season where, as you remember, Cubs picked Dash, and that was a surprise pick of last season. And it looks like they're changing the box. Are we gonna see? It's just changed to paused. Who's the green cursor? Because I am so mad at you right now.
That's Stealth.
Stealth, why would you be such a troll?
Sure, he has his reasons. So, what story do you think is happening behind the scenes?
I think it's probably everybody is mad that Elder gets 2 goalies.
When there's only like 5 goalies in the draft.
Yep. And I think they're trying to veto him because I think he's doing the smart thing. Like, honest to God, he's doing the smart things. But, people can't be, fun.
Just want to give it a little headshot. I'll just type it.
Sure. And while Elder is trying to wrestle with management, let's see if I can transfer over to this. As you can see, look.
Just like based off the names, I'm gonna say the biggest. I'm just gonna go right off. The biggest underdog would definitely be the music. I think this is his first season, so I'm really excited to see what he could bring to it. Now he has Tanks and Quackster as their duo. It could be. I really think it's a big hit or miss kind of thing. That's
yeah, definitely.
What I'm getting. Like, it could do fantastic if they get the right support, but, I mean, I know music is I think he's also very underrated. Like, he's very stable. He really knows how to bring a team together. I think he made the right choice skill-wise. He's definitely taking a risk, but sometimes that's just what you gotta do. Honestly, I can't make that assumption unless we... Oh, it's... Alright, just ask me the question. Oh, you said one conference. Is everything good now, or?
Sorry for that. I didn't have myself unmuted. So, what do you think of these conferences?
Like I was just saying, I was talking about the music specifically. I think their team is going to be a hit or miss. It's a very dynamic lineup, but I think with music, they can really create that stability to that team. So I was just saying that him as a person, I know I play a lot of games with him. He just really knows how to bring everyone up. He's just a very positive person to be around. I really think he's going to be a great leader for that team, especially for those kind of players. I'm just very excited just to see how he handles CHL. Like, I mean, he's been in CHL, but he's never quite made it, and then now he's given a chance to really earn that spot. So I think that's probably the one team I'm looking forward to following. But do you have any other teams you're excited about, or?
I'm excited to whichever team decides to draft me. Look at
Of course.
Skype.
You good? You good?
Look at Skype. And let's see. Looking at these teams. I don't think anything's gonna be too one-sided this season. Like, I think all the conferences look like they're gonna end up being equal. With, I think goalies are probably gonna be evenly distributed, and I think that it looks like it's gonna be a fun season. And since I decided to be with two league managers, they've both abandoned me for an emergency league managing meeting because Elder decided to pick Gandalf. Or maybe Vape didn't leave. Vape, are you still there?
Oh, sorry, my bad. I was just reading. What did you ask me?
I was just saying that there's an emergency LM meeting going on right now because of
Oh.
this Gandalf pick.
I think I should quickly go join it.
Yep, have fun.
Whoops. Alright. Sorry, be right back.
Very, very felonious draft so far. I think this is the first season where they've had to call an emergency league managers meeting within the draft, because last season, like I was saying earlier with the dash pick, that was almost causing an uproar, and that almost stopped the draft. But Elder picking Gandalf, yep, that's stopping the draft. Who would have thought? Gandalf, I think, yeah, Gandalf is definitely, as I said earlier, definitely can be a second round pick. Also, Metz's mic is kind of having background noise, so that's getting muted. Metz is definitely, or Gandalf is definitely a second round pick. But, you know, lack of goalies, there's a lot of things that go into it, especially since he's a little bit of a troll. You know, people may look at this as more felonious than it really is. We can force Elder to pick Swift. Yes, force Elder to pick Swift. It's looking like, if Metz and Vapour agreed with me, or from what I was gathering of their two opinions, it's looking like Elder is probably going to end up getting Gandalf, but you never know. But as we're at this pause state of the draft board, who can ever know? Are you... And as I'm getting in word straight from Mets, they're voting if we're just going to suspend the draft or not. So that means draft will be tomorrow, maybe? I don't know. That's gonna have to be redecided. We're already a little bit late because someone decided to delay everything a week because they had to go on vacation. But yeah, so because of Elder apparently trying to pick Gandalf, they're voting on whether to suspend the draft because of the pick. Like I said, I think it should be allowed, but you never know. We're trying to keep league integrity at a high. Hashtag draft tonight. Hashtag draft tonight. Yeah, so I guess they weren't just trying to skip Elder. 8-team league. Yep, looks like draft tonight is all over the chat. This when after Vapour was commissioned? Probably not. Hashtag draft tonight. Get it over with. Let all the LMs see it. So far, we have 2 people on 3 teams, and then 4 teams. And then everybody else is 1. I think it all depends who gets the good goalies, and then after that, who can train up the best goalies. Because goaltending is never something you just do. It's something you learn. What's inside the taco? Oh no, it's Tom with PJ Salt. Thank God. This is amazing. It doesn't look like any progress is being made, but you never know. This is not the last season of Zealot hockey. Well, I can't say that. Tanks, Crackster, and Music. That's going to be an interesting team. I wonder if they're going to end up getting a goalie. Along with everybody else. And it looks like Danny or Metz is messaging me, hopefully with some updates. Sadly, this isn't the Winter Olympics that we could talk about, you know, all the great ice hockey teams, but no, it's only field hockey. Every team AI goalie. Yep. Usain Bolt plays tonight. That's gonna be fun to watch. I was watching a lot of tennis earlier. My favorite U.S. player, Jack Sock. Okay. My favorite U.S. player, Jack Sock, got 2 medals. Most tennis Olympiad. Woo! Everybody, do not message him on Facebook. Come on, we're better than that. Some of us are better than that. No, I'm not singing. That Del Potro Murray match was fun. Did Elder finally take Gandalf? No. Okay. Still paused. Still paused. I was hoping when they moved the cursor. Kaka. Bruce, I heard you got a new job. Shout out to Bruce for getting a job. Woo! Who knew the stunning pick of the draft was Gandalf? Even though he said he was retiring like a couple days ago. That's just bringing us straight to a standstill. Let's see. Anybody want to come in and co-cast with me while I'm waiting for the 2 league managers to get back? Let's see if we could get someone in. I think I have the perfect person. Tom Parr equals Barry Bettman. Nope. Are you good here? Yeah, there is no jumping in this game, and yep, TriCaster. Yes, let's do TriCaster Banjo. Lethal, send me your Skype over Steam. Try Banjo Cast, let's go. Or do I have you added on Skype? Here, I'll message you. Oh, I had you added. Yep. That figures. Yeah, it turns out I already had you added. How's it going, buddy? Yeah, well, huh? Okay there? Dying, living. Rip Lethal.
Yo, what's up?
There he is. How's it going, buddy?
Good. Plugging the mic in.
What do you think of this draft so far?
This is criminal. This is totally criminal.
This definitely is criminal. I was not expecting this at all.
Yeah, this is they need to get this straightened out because this is wrong. It's just wrong.
All of us are missing Usain Bolt.
I know, right? There's some people who have some interest in Usain Bolt's chances. They got some bets on him, and they wanna go see if he can win.
Yep. But nope, Elder had to pick Gandalf. Rip Kane Lightning in here.
Is Lightning is in this?
I invited him, but he said no.
Call failed. Maybe he's plugging in his headset.
Probably. No, he just doesn't no interest. So
Nope. Well, it was his idea.
Rip try Banjo Cast. You know what? It's still dual Banjo Cast, and plus we'll have Mets soon enough.
It's true. It'll still be a try Banjo Cast. Man. So let's go over the morality of this situation here. I mean,
The morality, yes.
yeah, is it right for him to be able to pause the draft? He has a vested interest, you know. What's the deal?
To be fair, he didn't pause the draft. He did an action that caused the draft to be paused because nobody agreed with it. I think it's a valid pick, and I think it should stand. And I think the draft shouldn't be suspended. But as you probably know, bureaucracy, it has to take 20 minutes to know if this is suspended or not.
This is why we need the iron fist of Lethal.
There he
There's
is.
Lightning. Lightning, how's it going, buddy?
Going all right. I'm enjoying watching this standstill here.
Yes, the Iron Fist of Lethal will just randomly quit in the middle of the league and delete everything.
I deleted what was mine.
And gave no one a copy.
Then I'll come back and save the day.
Yeah. Well, this community is not as bad as Banjo, but I had no interest in being
Nothing
commissioned.
could be.
Oh, the Zealot hockey.
No, nothing could be as bad as Banjo.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
That was. So, Lethal, are you in the Premier League? Banjo Premier League stuff?
I am not in that. What
Ah.
is that? Winning does that? No, I don't do fantasy anything really anymore. It's been a while. You know, I just
Well,
don't really
but
have
it's
time
fun.
for that.
It is fun. I watch absolutely.
And you're
no
in last
football.
place right now, Marker, by the way.
Even did they update it yet? Because I'm at 14 now, and I think I'm beating one person.
The
Is it started yet? I didn't think it had started.
It
Yeah, I'm in
started
third place
yesterday.
right now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're in 7th now. Okay.
Woo! Not last. Considering 2 of my players got 0 points.
Yeah, one of mine did because I forgot to bench him for
Yes.
somebody else.
See, since Arsenal let in 4 goals, one of my defenders got no points.
Yep, same. I was kind of mad about that.
I was extremely mad because I also had Speck as my goalie.
Oh yeah, and then Harry Kane, literally 2 points, and he was my captain.
Is 2 points a lot in soccer?
No, like 2 points for the fantasy. And he didn't do anything, I don't think.
Oh, okay. What do you get for a goal in fantasy soccer? I've never played fantasy
5
soccer.
points.
Yeah, it was like 5 or something.
Interesting.
And then if you make that player captain, then it doubles their points.
Yeah, my captain hasn't played yet, so see ya.
That's rigged.
Well,
Hey,
mean-
Dane wants to come in. Should we let him?
I don't have a Skype in. Wait,
Dane.
Yeah,
I've never heard Dane.
what? I've heard him.
he's pretty funny.
Dane, send me something on Skype or Steam. What's my password for Premier League?
Oh, he said he was kidding. Too bad.
Rip quad banjo.
No, it's too bad.
Oh, what a shame. Come on, Dane. You're an
Don't be
expert in
bashful.
Zealot hockey.
Or do I have to get Jage?
I don't think he's home.
Biz?
Who? Oh. Looks like you guys are gonna be dropped because they're done. And let's hear the results.
Knew he's gonna take Gandalf.
So what's the result, boys?
The result, Gandalf is being taken.
Gandalf is being taken, and where's my card for him? Gandalf to Zen Freeze.
The wizard, the one and only.
What do you think about that pick if we haven't had like 30 minutes to talk about it
I
already?
think it increases Elder's value a ton because it makes him really like by far the best goalie now if Gandalf's gonna skate.
Honestly, I can't wait to hear the silence of the wizard.
Do we want to let in the 2 banjoers to this elite casting group?
Which 2 banjos? It depends on who.
Lightning and Lethal?
Up
Up to you.
Lethal. You could let in Sly's fine. Sly's cool.
Okay. Well, okay, Lethal. You're in. Sorry, Lightning.
Well, if you guys think Lightning could add,
Sorry,
it's
Lightning.
your choice. It's your choice. Go for it.
Sorry,
It's your
Lightning.
show. It's your show. Go for it.
I know.
Were you casting with them while we were gone?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Add them in. Add them in.
Okay.
Let's.
How do I add when they're in call? The little plus button?
Yeah, plus button and then add people to this call.
Okay. So there's Lightning and then Lethal.
The next pick's in, by the way.
It is?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nova took Hate Stab.
Whoo! Really? Damn. Yeah, I know. I kind of wanted him to. I'm not surprised.
Hates
Honestly-
that Bill.
I like that pick.
Honestly, I was. Someone told me about it, so I was kind of saw it coming. Swift knew it.
Swift, yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Rush
Oh,
told me like a month ago he wanted to pick Swift, so
Yeah.
Oh yeah, come on. He's a sick player. Swift is so. If he wasn't such a prick to certain people, he would definitely be. I'd probably say almost first round.
Did I not
I-
actually add them? Yeah, yeah, you guys are added. You should be able to join.
Damn, he took sack smack.
Wow, this is going fast.
Bastard.
Tudus took chaotic. I wasn't expecting that.
I can't. It's not a bad pick, so I'm not saying I'm
No,
not
it's not
expecting
bad.
it. But
I think it's fantastic.
Zach
Actually.
going this late, former first rounder.
Very late for Zach.
Oh man, come on, 3. Like seriously, just let him drop.
Are we gonna? Yeah.
Yeah, you never added us. Didn't come through.
Well, you had to join the call
Yeah.
manually, so Lethal, you could join manually.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna just be a sec. I'm just gonna join Moose for a couple minutes.
Okay.
All right, be right back, guys.
So who do we think Ling's taking here?
Well,
Oh, Eric.
I think he's taking Eric.
Eric passing the Ling. That's gonna be scary.
Eric
Yeah. It's,
Or- Char. That is not Eric. That's still Zach. Yeah, I think it's the attendance lock that I don't think he's worth it. I don't think he's worth that much because of the
Yeah,
attendance locks. You could only
yeah.
play 2 playoff games, which I think is kind of.
But those games that he's gonna be in, that's gonna be scary.
yeah, he's
That-
kind of
that
like
will
a
be scary.
guaranteed 7 games
I
if they're
mean,
both up to par.
you'll get to playoffs, but can you sweep in playoffs?
Yeah, that's the thing. If he can get a good, like, 4th or 5th rounder, that
He could
can
also
improve
goalie,
during the
too.
season. Yeah.
Hey, Lethal.
What's up? I didn't realize there was a pending invite. Is that what that is? I don't know how to use Skype.
Yeah, it's because we were already in a call. Me and Vapour and Danny. That's why.
So I think Vapour and Moose really don't know who they're taking here.
I think they know one pick. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Somebody.
Oh, are
might
you
get-
going here, Marker?
Someone might get deleted.
Wait, let's pause it again.
Is
Oh,
it?
Peter's still left.
Yeah. I think probably Moose is gonna end up taking a goalie and a skater.
Yeah,
Definitely.
definitely a goalie's gonna go here.
He's got 2 picks, right? So
Yeah.
why
Yeah.
not?
Gets the wraparound.
And he's a skater, right? So he needs a
Moose?
goalkeeper.
Moose is well, he's both, but he's locked as a skater.
He's
So
both, but he can't really goalie anymore. Like, I'm not trying to be mean.
What did he deteriorate?
Well, the thing is, it's a different meta now, and he gets 60 ping on his best server.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Yeah. So I think
and
that's
not
a
everyone
little
has
bit
the ping power like you.
hard. You know what? That's why I'm probably gonna be the first pick goalie. Shh.
Well, Gandalf got taken.
Gandalf's not gonna goalie. You think? You think Elder's gonna skate?
Yeah, Elder
Can skate.
make it happen.
That's gonna be a fun team.
Elder knows all the little tricks. He's gonna pull out some moves.
That's another interesting thing about how the draft got paused since the commissioner's on that team. You think there's gonna be communication issues between Elder and Tom? If that already happened?
I don't know. We'll have to see. I know Gandalf really wants to be on that team, so that's interesting.
Yeah, I want to see how that team really plays out.
I think Tudus and Chaotic, 2 really good clickers, definitely is gonna be scary.
Oh yeah. With 3 and Zach, they're kind of similar players. I think they both kind of like score those weird goals. They can score from far out.
I think Zach's
That'll
a
be
little bit more,
interesting.
or I think 3's a little bit more consistent though. I think.
Oh yeah,
Zach,
definitely.
Zach has a little bit of a drop off, especially since last season. That's why he kind of fell this late into the second.
Yeah, Zach
He's-
is definitely a kind of a streaky player.
They're just gonna need to take a goalkeeper. I think Ling and 3 are gonna have to take goalkeepers. Otherwise, who's gonna be left when it comes back to him?
I don't even
Yeah,
know who's
it's-
left now
it's really-
besides me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
there's really not that
there's
many.
not
There's
many more
Gorilla's
goals.
there.
Gorilla's there, yeah. I played a couple in houses with him. He's definitely warming up to it. I think that's a polite way of saying it.
I think Dane would be a very good goalie for third round.
Yeah, okay.
I think our very own Lightning might get, picked by Ling.
Lightning, you said you were a top 5 goalie. Why haven't you been picked yet?
Really?
Yeah, top 5.
Maybe a top 5 goalie in Banjo Ball.
Yeah.
Maybe top 10.
Even that, I don't know.
There
Yeah,
are, like,
I don't know.
8 people who play banjo ball still.
Top 5
Well-
goalie in Australia.
Oh yeah, maybe that.
Top 5 goalie and Dota strikers.
Yeah. Let's see, what other goalies are available? So you got Marker, you've got Gorilla, you've got Halo, Entropy, Zorro. It's Colon. That's kind of it.
Sid the Kid, maybe
Yeah, maybe.
like a 4th round pick.
Colin is an interesting thing since I don't think he really wants to goalie, but he's gonna get forced into it because there are no goalies.
Yeah, he's a pretty good skater too.
He definitely is. He got
that-
picked 2nd round when he was first drafted as skater. That's only because he lied.
Oh yeah,
but-
because he was on a Smurf, right?
yeah.
I think I heard about that.
What about Kelvin? Has he been playing goalie lately, or
No.
I've never
Well-
seen Kelvin goalie, but he
yeah,
signed
neither
up
have I.
as goalie, so I don't know.
I mean,
Well, Ling is
everybody
definitely not taking Calvin.
everybody thinks they can goalie. You remember Blitz and CHL? Everybody always thinks they can goalie, but it takes dedication.
Oh, did Blitz not play well in that?
Nope.
Oh,
That was a fun time.
Goalie's hard.
Yeah, it's a lot harder in this than in Banjo for sure.
I personally think it's easier because it's only 2-dimensional and outlets actually go more than 5 feet.
that's true.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Yeah, but the goalie itself, I still think, is better in Banjo.
It works both
Like,
ways.
without your
because
ability.
in this,
without
you
your
don't have to worry
abilities.
about other abilities either. Like,
Yeah.
so
And plus it's auto-casting, like, you don't have to click, which is a big plus for, like, reaction times.
that's true.
I beat you by more than 2% save, Blitzerg. I am going to find this stat sheet. You were at the bottom of the table.
Oh, the pick is in.
Wow.
Last.
Someone's getting to
Gorilla,
lead it.
all right.
Why don't
And
you
now Marker. And Peter, ooh. That's going to be a pretty good
Those are safe
offense.
picks.
Yeah.
please talk about this while I go delete someone off of my friends list?
So I think what happened here was that Moose wanted Marker, and I have a feeling that Vapour talked him out of it.
Whoa, the accusations. The accusations. Might be right. Oh, well.
Yeah, so why'd you talk him out of it?
And I'm about to get dropped.
Do I
So
have
Mark-
to kick you out of this?
What? Do I?
Do I have to kick you out of this?
Do you?
Why?
But no.
Hey, he left on his own accord. Okay, never mind. He's just dropping.
Yeah, I'm just dropping. Do you mind starting the call? Because it seems actually, I'll just quit Skype, see if that works.
Good riddance.
What's the
So,
problem,
Marker, how do you
Marker?
feel about
You're
that?
still on a decent team, right?
I don't know yet.
I think you're going to be with Ling now.
Didn't you get picked by Ling or not?
No picks have come in
Ling
yet.
and Marker, that'll be interesting.
Yeah, I really hope that happens.
The chemistry's there, right?
Oh yeah, Marker has good chemistry with just about everyone.
Do you
Uh,
mind? Sorry, do you mind restarting the call? Because I keep dropping.
Sorry, what did you say? I was just busy blocking mouse.
Vapour has to restart the call.
Okay, really
Yeah.
quickly.
Alright. he's not in here.
There he is.
There we go.
You
Is it
doing
working?
fine? Vape, are you dead? You are to me.
I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive.
All right, there we go.
All right. So what do you think of that pick by Moose?
I
Honestly,
think it's absolutely terrible.
really. What's your reasoning?
I think Gur is not seasoned enough, even though there's not many goalies. I don't think he's seasoned enough to get into that. That team's probably going to struggle defensively, especially having a West player in an East league.
I do agree there were maybe a few better goalies that he could have picked, but I don't know. Maybe it'll work out for him.
It's an
At least
East
you know
league?
he's gonna have good attendance. He's gonna, you
Yeah.
know, always show up. You don't have to worry about his attitude.
Why wouldn't they do a Central?
Well, Peter's still like living in LA. It's kind of laggy still, even for West players.
Yeah, I think Peter gets like 80 MS to Central.
Huh.
But he's still really good.
Yeah.
Look
All right,
at
who do
mine.
we think Ling is gonna pick now?
I don't know because
I think he's gonna take a skater. I could see maybe Alert Eyes here.
Yeah, I don't know if many
Yeah.
other goalies, unless he gets marker, are really worth third round. So yeah, I don't know.
The
Maybe-
problem with taking a goalie is that you have Eric as your second rounder. He's attendance locked. So if you go with a goalie here, then you're relying
Yeah,
on
then you're kinda
like fourth and
screwed.
fifth rounders,
Yeah.
or even your sixth rounder.
Yeah, and even Mofo, I think, could be ZHL skater if they need him.
Yeah, I don't think Mofo's bad. He can score. He's getting better at defense.
Yeah, and he can just feed Ling too. So
Yeah.
remove friend. Yes, remove. You just got Yoda'd.
Marker, you really wanted to be the first goalie taken, huh?
No, I just wanted to be on a non-bad team, and I think Vapor's a really good skater, but Moose is shooting himself in the foot.
We are definitely.
oh, Death. Wow.
Death.
All right.
I like that pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
I think
he's
that's-
very underrated.
Agreed. I was
I think he's-
actually. I'll be honest. I was actually thinking of grabbing him. I was even telling Moose he would be a really strong skater, especially as a dual scorer.
I think
With
he's
Eric.
He can score and he can defend really well.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
he's a
Yeah.
great clicker overall.
Definitely.
I think
He also gives you value as a West skater too.
That's true. He does have Mofo to fill in for that third spot, so like honestly, they don't even.
Yeah, even with those three, that should
Oh, they're
be
gonna
fine.
have a really strong West team.
He's just gonna go in for a cheap goalie, which I think there are a lot of underrated goalies.
I can tell.
Well,
I've never seen him play.
He's,
Who would you compare his play style to?
I think probably Rush, but a little bit worse. I think he has that attitude of I can do anything, and he'll have that mindset.
I think offensively he's kind of like Quackster maybe. Like really strong clicks, good at scoring.
that's what I think too. I think Quackster might be a little more accurate,
hmm
but that's only I think just because Quackster is a bit more active lately. So
Right.
that's the only issue with Def is I actually know personally the reason why I didn't choose him is he also got a new job, so he's not going to be quite as active as he claimed to be.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So
Insider information, very, very felonious.
Insider
Ooh.
trading. It's illegal in some countries.
New Gettysburg is getting onto a great start.
there you go. It's all in the plan. You know, it's all part of it. Who you guys think? I think they're going to choose a third skater. Honestly,
I think they're
Or
gonna go with a
defense.
goalie.
Yeah, I think they're gonna get marker here.
Yeah,
Isn't-
Marker.
Three.
I mean,
No, we can
Halo.
only hope, right?
You
Marcus?
know what I think? I know $300 he's gonna grab a defender / support player.
I think
$100.
everybody's just gonna play chicken since I'm the only.
You know who I think
decent
he's gonna
goalie
grab?
left.
Marker's gonna be 5th round here. Let's just say it now.
Somehow
I
I'm
re-
gonna go 4th round 3 seasons in a row.
Do you think he'd take Crazy Men here?
No, I don't think just because of the player lock, that playoff lock. I think I was actually, I'll be honest, what one of my greedy picks I was actually gonna do. I didn't really want to reveal it to many people. I was actually gonna do Eric and Crazy double lock.
That would be really smart to do because you could just alternate them.
Oh,
Yeah.
stealth. Yeah, I was just gonna say either stealth or like alert eyes, maybe. Wait, no,
But
alert
that's-
eyes is
Stealth's a
more-
really good
That's what I
pick.
thought. Stealth.
But- stealth. Yeah.
Because look, perfect attendance right there. Perfect attendance. Like honestly, that team's just gonna dominate. I'm not even surprised because I know
Stealth's a very good
Gloves-
defender and support player.
I think Zach, Stealth are both. They're not good alone, but when they have like support, they're unbelievable on defense. And I think 3 chose a really fucking good team. I'm actually
Never
a
made
little
a card
jealous.
for stealth.
I thought you said you had one.
I never
Oh.
said that.
Gotta make one
Entropy
quick.
Knew it. Oh, that team's gonna be so deadly.
You couldn't find the card for stealth?
I
Nope.
forgot about Entropy. He's a really solid goalie.
Yeah.
That's a
Right.
West team too. Chaotic and Entropy, both West.
Actually, they're both like central-ish too. To be honest, actually they both have really good central pins.
Yeah, they can play on Central or West.
I think that's what they're gonna do. They're just gonna rock central. So should be.
Entropy over Marker.
Honestly, I think Entropy's.
I'm actually happy about that pick.
Now you're gonna be on Rush's team. How do you feel?
I am.
Do we think
perfectly
Rush will
okay.
take Marker? I don't know. I don't think
I
he'll
think
take.
so. I think so.
Yeah, I don't-
Rush loves grabbing
Oh, he
goalies.
did.
There you go.
Woo!
Ooh, baby,
How do you
got
feel,
your
Marker?
wish.
I feel like I have a great defender and a great offense.
You have 2 great defenders. You probably
Yeah,
have
Ru-
two. You have 2 top 5 defenders right there.
Rush is an all-around good player.
Yeah.
As you see, my weakness is cereal. For
Anytime
some,
you see Marker like sleeping in the net, it's because he's eating cereal.
I got a question. Who you guys think Music's gonna choose? Though I'm honestly, I can't even predict it. I don't even know.
I think they're gonna go with a goalie here, right?
Never know. Honestly,
Might go to defender here.
this is Tanks and Clackster together thinking on a
Yeah.
player.
Maybe Colon.
Ooh, Colon. Yeah, or
Yeah, that could be a good
Perplex.
pick.
Perplex.
Maybe
Colon.
Zorro.
Who?
Zorro. Roro knows Zorro.
Oh, no. I think I'll probably go 4 if there's Giggy.
Yep.
There's
I think it's gonna be Renora, or however you say it.
oh my goodness! I can't believe we didn't mention this. There's Halo left.
That's true. They could take him.
I think Halo's
I thi-
always a risky pick because he always works on Sundays. He'll make it to playoffs, but he does tend to miss a lot of games during the season.
Honestly,
But they could take Halo here, then take another goalie because they have music.
That's true. They might grab another skater and just
Oh yeah, I think music would be good enough. Oh, Sleek.
Ooh,
Wow.
There it is.
Sleek.
Wow.
That's
Sleek?
The
Wow,
triple-
that's
Sleek good at this
like
game?
the ultimate toxic team right there.
Sleek
That's-
plays this game?
yeah, he signed up.
He's going to since he's DHL.
This is. I think we're gonna see a
But
goalie.
wow.
Well, one team's already dead.
Yeah. I think we can all agree on that. Yeah.
I mean, Mitch, what do you think about Sleek? I mean, I haven't played with him. For the
He's
past.
very good at Banjo Bowl. I don't think he's that good at Zealot hockey, but I haven't
Is
played with
he?
him that much.
Is
I mean, I
he?
think he could be good, but he doesn't play very much.
Yeah, that's his only issue. I have played with him. He does have the IQ to really be a top, second round skater.
Does
like,
he?
I've-
I think he could.
He does. He just
I
needs
don't think
to
he'll
be
put enough
active.
time into it.
Yeah, that's
Be
my
that
worry.
good though.
Well, for what it's worth, in Banjo Bowl, he's about as good as Sir, so maybe.
I thought he was better than Sir at first, honestly. He was
At
actually a
Zealot
lot better.
hockey.
At Zealot hockey, yeah. When they
Yeah.
both started around the same time, like Sleek was
Yeah, they were
actually
about the
way
same.
better. No, Sleek was actually, I thought.
Oh,
Was
yeah.
better.
It turned out about the same.
Yeah. Over time, Sleek fucked off for a season, and then Surge just.
Every
Yeah.
team, there's always like a banjo team.
Yeah, come on, man.
For
What's
every
wrong
season.
with you guys? What's wrong with you guys?
I'm glad
It's
I
like you
finally
guys are
broke
your
that.
own race.
Glad I
Next
finally
thing you
broke
know-
that.
Next thing you know, Pro Masters is going to be 4th round on Music's team.
No.
Oh my god.
Okay,
would
Meeple
be-
Mart's gonna appear out of nowhere and just land on that team.
I
Bulb's
just want
gonna
Pro
get, like,
Master to
Ghost
play in
Smurf
one
here.
pro game this year. I'll be happy.
Yeah, I know. Just one game.
He'll break the record for passes received.
And Sleet just texted me the ultimate meme.
Who do you guys think Blitz is going to take here? Or Bulb, I should say.
Some goes a Smurf.
I think I think he's gonna grab a defender because I don't think Blitz really wants to play solo defense. So
Yeah, he wants to play support, right?
yeah. So, but honestly, I think that's the right choice because he is a playmaker. Halo definitely.
Halo, all right. Yeah.
It's a safe pick.
I thought it was very
And Kaya.
I think-
Io-
all right,
yeah,
that's
there
a
you
good
go,
pick,
the
yeah.
defender.
nice. Nice. That's not bad at all, actually.
That's really solid.
That's just solid, yeah, all around. They got like 2 first rounders on the same team. CHL winning goalie and then a well-known player. He's gonna show up to every game. He always shows up to every game. So honestly, yeah, they got a stable lineup.
Yeah, Bulb did a really good job in this draft.
I'm curious how Bulbasaur and Blix are gonna work out because they're both very they can work with other players really well, but like I don't know, some games I find they tend to tunnel vision on offense a little bit, both of them. But I don't know. Blix looks for the passes, Bulbasaur is more of a shoot first player, so it could still work out really well.
Yeah. So they're definitely going to go with a goalie here, right?
You never know. You never know. Dark Angel was actually a really capable goalie.
I think he would want a goalie.
No. He's
Omaha
definitely-
has that goalie skin.
Goalie wise, I think there's actually there's Giggy. I don't think they'll grab Giggy. Darkers, that team, they're all about attitude, so I think they're gonna grab like a smart. There's Lock's scared in the mind. Sorry, just looking at
I
deck.
see Salakin here.
I think
That could be a good one.
Yep.
There it is.
There it is. What a prediction.
Yoda really likes Salakin, so I have a feeling.
Yeah, exactly. No, I think they were counting on Salakin, honestly.
Yeah, who's the music going to take here?
Honestly, I don't want to say it because I want him for my team, but there's some very capable goalies.
It's gonna be lightning.
GG. Let's do GG.
Lightning, let's go.
It's gonna be lightning.
Eh.
I
see what
promise
happens.
you it's gonna be lightning.
No.
Tanks
If
is
it
that
is,
idiotic.
No way. No
If it
way.
is,
Tanks is
I'm-
that terrible of a person.
Come on, Tanks. Just choose someone defensively for the love of God. Actually, they got music. Yeah, they're going to choose a goalie for sure. There's
Lightning
one.
top 5 goalie.
but I can't goalie. No. I'm bad.
Top
There's
5.
There's 2 goalies that are just veteran goalies. They're just.
Just take
I'm-
GG and finish the toxic circle.
No, I don't think they're going to choose Giga. I think they're going to choose. I'm so surprised. I'm actually a little surprised. Like, unless you're looking at a different goalie, there, like just a whole new goalie.
Is the music a goalie?
No, he's probably going to be like defense support. I mean, there's a lot of. I don't know. I see a lot of good goalies. I could name them all out. I mean, honestly, if I want. There's Cubs, there's Colin, there's Perplex, there's
There's
Zakdor,
lightning. There's lightning. There's lightning.
there's Lightning.
There's Gang.
Giggy, Zero. Oh, there's always Snake. You could get a European goalie. You could always. He'll probably tell you about the 3 rings he has when he only has 1. Right. So it's just brags about his championship wins that he never really wins. Huh? Have you chose yet? No.
Looks like he's getting skipped and Elder's getting a pick.
Oh, really?
Well, that won't happen today, so.
Maybe there's
Oh,
another pause.
they're looking for goalies. I forgot. Yeah, that's probably what they're doing now.
So, Vapour met as a league managers. What are some of the great changes this season? No trades?
No trades is definitely the biggest one. Like, we've decided that attendance and there's just too much felony intent or arbitrate around trades. So we just felt like pick your team, you either work with the team or not. So every owner is expected to talk to the players they draft or at least get a good idea of each player. I don't know, the whole idea behind the no trades though is just there wasn't really a need for trades besides say a player goes missing and you try to trade that player to another team.
And while you were talking, Rosanro, another potential upcoming goalie, got picked by TCT.
Ooh, that's a French goalie too.
It's one of his weaknesses. Apparently.
It's always a weakness.
But that's an all-East team. That could be really. I'm just looking at the team. I don't know. It just doesn't scream defense at me. Actually, Tanks is I'm very wrong. Tanks is actually a phenomenal defender.
But he's inconsistent at it, though. He doesn't always make the clicks when you need him to. I don't
Yeah,
think
I think when he's on his game, he's probably the best clicker in the game. But like you said, there's inconsistency. So I mean, it just depends when he really brings it. Hopefully, it gets enough. Ooh, Blue Dream.
Oh wow. Okay, Blue Dream
It's a good pick.
for Elder. Yeah.
It's a really good pick.
Blue's pretty good.
I was actually hoping he would squeeze all the way to me, but
Yeah, he can help Tom up front a little bit.
yeah, oh yeah, for
Gandalf
sure.
back.
Honestly, he's actually a decent defender too. He's actually been becoming a more complete player. I'm actually looking forward to that.
I love how after every goal he makes a heart out of pings. You can't do that anymore because you only get 4 pings now, but...
Yeah.
Music, you need to change that back.
I mean, you only get 4 pings.
Okay, so Mets distracted now. They're deciding on their 4th skater. I wonder which legendary lineup is gonna come from this team.
You're only allowed 4 pings in a game now, at a time.
So they're definitely gonna grab a goalie, and I think I mentioned the goalies, so I think they. Do you think they'll grab a known goalie, or you think they're gonna grab some underrated player?
Well, I think there's only underrated players left. I think maybe you could see someone like Cubs.
I don't think.
Eh.
I don't think Mets prefers Cubs, does he?
I don't think Mets prefers anyone that's left.
Okay.
So I think, bite the bullet, I think Cubs is pretty solid for what he's shown so far.
And he would show to every he would show to every game too. So it's not always a bad option.
Ooh,
Lightning, nice,
Lightning.
very good pick. He's an extremely good goalie. Very high, very low ping, very reactive.
Top 5.
Yep.
What?
Top 5
Really?
goalie.
Are you surprised?
I mean, I never seen him play seriously, I guess.
Nobody
actually-
ever has.
Yeah, he is. He's actually pretty fucking good. I've shot on him. He can read. He can really read you well and know how to be patient. He's a good goalie. Plays mind games well.
Well, thanks.
All right.
Oh, sorry,
Lightning,
Parker.
congratulations.
I like that you put that in there for my weakness.
Oh, I didn't do these cards. Mets did all of them, except
Yeah, I
for
know.
like 3.
I told them to put that on there.
I had a couple of laptop issues earlier this week, so SMH.
Hmm.
So Alert Eyes got picked while we were talking.
And Mythic. Oh, I knew it. Oh my god, that lineup is so beautiful. Both of
Oh,
them.
Mythic and Chaotic. Didn't see that one coming.
And
Who's their
Rush draft
goalie?
Entropy. Entropy is definitely going to be a top 3 goalie in my opinion.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He's definitely going to be a top 3 goalie.
I was thinking it was on 3, but that was 2 deuce.
Yeah, Two Deuce picks up Mythic. And Mythic, well-known probe star, I think played a couple AHL games last season.
Oh yeah, they were running short on some people or something.
Oh yeah, because he was on freeze and everybody on that team quit.
Yeah.
Thanks, Rez.
Oh yeah, that was a fun season.
That was a fun season. That's why Watermelon isn't playing anymore. So, 3 Zax Max Stealth, and who else? Do you think they're going to go for a goalie, or do you think Stealth's going to goalie?
GG. Aha. That should be fun to play with.
That's a gamble, but I'm not sure. But he's
Yeah.
actually a really fucking good goalie, honestly. But he's not consistent. That's the issue with him. He's very on and off, I find. Entropy is Marker, Elder, Cyril, Salokin, Phil.
Well, it looks like someone didn't make a card for Giggy either. Oh, wait, no, there it is.
It'd be better if it was pronounced GG.
And then Spruance is going to be the goalie for Ling's team.
Really?
Okay.
Huh. He's active though, I definitely have. Oh, I'll be right back.
Oh, man.
Let's see who the felonious team of Vapour and Moose is going to take now. Still salty.
Gigi, no strengths.
Ah, yes. Fun time making these cards. I think Moose is probably going to pick up someone, hopefully, probably middle of the country. Ex-probe star, since there's not that many skaters left. Could probably see. I don't know which skaters are left. Maybe we'll see more banjo ballers. You know, maybe Lethal will get picked up.
Yeah, you'd have to be stupid to take me.
Well,
No, you could goalie.
and pick his
You just
in.
need to practice a little bit. I think you could do it.
Thanks, buddy.
Looks like Crazy Men is gonna be.
Oh yeah, that's a good rounding off to that team. Solid defender.
But he is attendance locked. Which I think
Yeah, that'll just. Oh, you can go.
which I think is kind of detrimental to this league, especially since you have to win 3 out of 5 games for playoffs, and you only get to play 2.
Yeah, but that might give Moose time to improve a little bit, and then he can
True.
fill in a little bit.
1 round left for today, and then the probe draft will be tomorrow at some time.
Crazy, not happy about the fact that French Canadian is a weakness.
Well, it is.
Oh.
I mean, truth hurts. And looking like we're gonna see Colin getting picked.
Yeah, that's a really good pick. I'm surprised he went that late.
Yeah, I think I was
Honestly-
expecting him to be his 4th pick.
Yeah, I was considering him, honestly.
Like, I could have seen him going as early as 3rd. And for him to fall to the 5th round, that's really good value.
I
Mhm.
think he's definitely a great goalie if Spruance isn't up to the task.
Yeah. Well, they might just start Spruance on West and Colin on the other servers.
True. And also, maybe if Death isn't... I think the team doesn't really have a lot of defensive talent other than Death, and if Death can't show up, that team probably... Can they outscore everyone else with Ling?
Honestly, you got Eric and Lane together is essentially
But
Yeah,
what about
that's
for games
really
3, 4,
scary.
and 5?
like that's scary. Like, that's basically putting me with Lane.
But Death and Colin are really good skaters, too. Mofo's not bad. Like,
Honestly,
they
that's
don't
a
lose
scary,
that much.
very talented lineup.
Yeah.
Like Spruance is, you may, I don't know, if within the last month, like I've seen him before he started, not taking the game so seriously. He knows how to really bring that comparative edge. Like I think he can really be a solid goalie.
Well, he's definitely gotten better.
That's for sure. Yeah. But Colin is a wonderful sub. I think he's laughing that he got him 4th.
Yeah, that's
Well, he could
really
skate too,
late.
which is good. If somebody doesn't show up.
Hmm.
Who do you think 3's gonna end up taking?
3. Let me see. Since I don't really, there's one player. I'll be honest. There's one player I was really itching to get.
I think Dust Devil could be probably... Dust
That's
Devil.
he's going to Rush for sure.
You think? I think there's
I think
a lot
so.
of good
If he doesn't get
backups.
picked.
Carlito.
Lido.
Nice.
Okay.
Very
Wow, I
nice.
completely
Very,
forgot.
Yeah, it's a
about him.
really good pick.
very strong player. I mean, I think he's extremely underrated, and he just always seems to fall so deep because,
Yeah, I agree. He's definitely underrated.
like, if he was 100% attendance, I've almost put him first round, honestly.
But
He
will he
just
get
does-
banned again?
That's the question. That's the
Is he
risky-
AC? Was that why he's banned?
Yeah.
Are the rumors true?
Yep.
He's played with me before he used AC, and then he used it and got a bit better with it.
Well,
But he's just not as quick on defense without AC. That's
Yeah, he's a really smart player. It's not like he needs it.
exactly. But his vision is among the best, in my opinion.
is there any more attendance lock players that are trying to just lower their draft value?
I see Slide, I see Prime.
I found.
But I don't think he's gonna go CHL. He hasn't really been active, so I'm not
Prime's
really
another
sure.
guy I think is underrated.
Yeah,
But
Prime.
you don't know what his attendance is going to be like.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a hit or miss. That's the only issue. Sometimes he'll just show up to every game, and others he just has life issues going on, or
Yeah.
Banana is a player that I really liked last season in Probe. Maybe he could
Really?
press through this season.
Yeah, I think he's been improving a lot.
Actually, I played with him in a couple pubs. Actually, he's gotten a lot smarter defensively. I've noticed that. Really knows he knows when not to click and just fall back, let you kind of come to him. He's gotten a lot better at doing that.
Maybe.
Who's the best European player? Are they going to get taken, or are they not good enough?
I think
not good
Slide's
enough.
the best European player.
No, it's Tyrion. That is who I wanted
Tyrion,
Oh, look
yeah.
at that! Call
very
it.
badly.
All right,
Yeah,
then
I was
I'm calling it
hoping
now.
he would fall to us, to be honest.
Dust Devil for Rush. That's what I'm calling.
You know who hasn't been picked up yet that I've been surprised about? Kelvin. I know there's been like little spats with him, but I'm still surprised. 5th round, I think he's pretty. I think his value's definitely worth it by now.
Do you think Rush will take Kelvin, team up with him again?
I don't know about Rush, but
No, I don't think so. Actually, you know what? You never know, honestly. Kelvin still is pretty good CHLer, so.
Yeah, I played
I-
with him in CHL, and we went far. We were the #1 team at the end of the season.
Oh, CHL, yeah. There's I'm really sad to let Tyrion slip away, but Crazy is just too good. Crazy, why does you have to lock? Just unlock. We'll make a Liam vote.
Just start the draft all over again after the 20-hour break with Gandalf.
A little bit of controversy in the chat with Tanks and Sleek. Apparently, Sleek not entirely honest about his activity.
Well,
Oh yeah, Sleek's on vacation right now for like another week.
So who you guys think Rush is going to choose, though? Oh, there's one. Oh, I can't believe
I'm
it.
still
Last,
sticking with Dust Devil.
I'm thinking maybe Kelvin, if Kelvin can get his act together.
like, who do you think Rush would be looking for specifically, position-wise? There's a lot. I mean, honestly, you got 4 stable players, guys who are going to be making every game. The only person to maybe account for is the relationship between Swift and Rush. But they're both pretty mature players.
It's gonna be Dagius,
That's what you think?
no doubt.
It's good, true, yeah.
No, I have no idea.
No, it's
I
actually
don't
not.
even. I
It's
don't know
not
who's
bad.
good at this point.
Dust
Well,
Devil,
you were
we
right.
called it.
Dust Devil.
Yeah, it's double, yeah.
Yeah, I was talking about him earlier. I'm surprised not surprised he went this late, but he's definitely a value pick.
Yeah,
Agreed.
he can really replace anybody.
You can really
Because
snipe.
Rush can just end up staying back if he needs to and let Dust Devil go up.
The only issue with Dust is his defense isn't quite there yet, but he's a really quick learner, though. Like, honestly,
Oh, yeah.
the only thing that keeps him back is he just doesn't play in-houses enough.
Well, yeah, and then Rush can just pick up the slack if he needs to.
Yeah.
Mets and Lightning, who's going to be your 5th?
I don't know. We'll see.
Slide.
Slide. Okay, yeah.
Slide.
The duo. Although me and Slide can't play together now.
Definitely a value pick. Being the first,
As long as he shows up,
second European.
because he's really good.
Yeah, he is
Third
really good. I agree.
No, second European. I know the Euros.
If you don't take into account his ping, he's probably like a top 5 player.
Rush apparently trying to assemble a 10 MS team on East.
Ooh, I'm like high 20s. Can't make the cut. We're gonna have a fun West team. Not really sure it's gonna work out, but who's our conference? Conferences, I think, is probably gonna be a big thing that's underplayed during the draft. That'll end up with, like, we're doing all this analysis, but we still don't know who's gonna be like facing who. Well, we do, but we're not talking about it.
Yeah, I don't know if
Well-
the owners took it into account, because
Well,
that is a
honest-
good idea to draft to pick against the other teams that you're going to face.
Well, Russia is probably the only West team in his division. He's facing 3, my team, Bulbasaur, and Dark. We're all pretty much East.
Well, with Peter,
Teams.
you have a
Yeah.
little bit more West resiliency than the other teams. But,
Mhm.
like, Char and Xerus definitely have, like, that high West fortitude in the other conference.
Mhm.
Oh, don't tell me Elder's stopping the draft again.
Is he?
Let's just pause it for a second here.
Pause. Where's that pause, Stealth? I need it.
Phone a friend.
This draft is already an hour and a half.
Well, it's just that one pause kind of set us
Yeah,
back.
that was like half the
Ooh,
time.
here
Yeah,
comes
those
a
first-
pick.
7 picks were good, but
And it's gone. Who do you think he's gonna take?
Honestly, there's still some ZHLers I'm surprised haven't been picked up.
I think they'll go with Kelvin here.
yeah, Kelvin would be a good pick.
I think El Haran and Pluto on Fire are 2 goalies that I'm surprised didn't get picked up.
I think Elder, he picks players he knows. He doesn't really.
I thought Moose did the same thing, but
Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, I'll be honest, I was kind of itching to grab Tyrion as my 4th. Because I wanted that East deal on EU and NA. But Crazy just dropped so late, it was just... Yeah, I just couldn't. I was actually surprised Crazy dropped that far, to be honest. Is there any reason why you guys think so?
I think it's
mainly
just
that
the attendance lock.
yeah, I think the attendance lock with, like I said, 2 games. Ooh, we got a pick.
There it is,
Kelvin,
Kelvin.
yeah.
Kelvin, nice.
It's a very safe pick.
Yeah.
Going a little bit later than probably... No. A little bit late, but, you know.
Well, yeah, he'd be a solid ZHL skater, and he can goalie if they really need it.
I don't think they're going to need that with
But
Gandalf
yeah,
and
they
Elder.
have 2 goalies, so
Team defense with Yoda, Maha, and Dork. And Zealot.
They're definitely gonna go for some offense here, that's for sure.
they're
I
going
can
to
see them
get.
taking another goalie
Oh, yeah, I think they're gonna grab Perplex.
because they have Kafka.
They're definitely grabbing Perplex.
Yeah,
That's yeah,
he'd be a good pick.
100%.
Is Kafka allowed to play?
Yeah, Probes can play in ZHL, but first
Kafka
3
is a
rounds
lot
can't
skater
play.
though. Kafka is a lot skater.
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
I'm
okay.
saying. But he can skate in ZHL.
Oh yeah, easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm seeing Perplex. I'm seeing maybe Zachdroid. I'm seeing Dagius. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised some of these picks didn't get chosen.
Maybe Cubs.
Cubs, yeah, exactly.
I could see Cubs going to Bulb if Dark Angel doesn't take him. To fill in for Halo if he doesn't show up.
Honestly, I'm curious to see how the probe draft's gonna turn out because honestly, there's still a lot of good players.
Here's
Yeah,
someone
I
we
agree.
haven't talked about at all. Fancy, who's lock skater this season.
Oh,
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, and he's a solid clicker too.
Yeah, he's pretty good. If he played more, I think he'd definitely be ZHL level.
But when he plays, he plays in houses, so like he's been jumping. Like,
Yeah.
I believe he's
I don't
on
know.
world rankings in HOTS, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah, he is. He's like a top 20 ball stat or something.
Yeah.
what? Yeah, I do. Oh god. They're saying I'm telling solid and I have been. I don't know what else to say. Oh god.
Nancy Skater is horrible. Don't compliment that shit.
Vap says every team is solid and every team is stacked. Yep. Oh,
That's-
Vap, we love you.
Ooh.
Winding down, 2 more picks before we cut off for tomorrow. A real pause till tomorrow.
Wow, I'm guessing they were taking the rest of their time because they didn't really take
No,
much
this
time.
is pretty hard. This
Well,
would be
but they-
pretty hard, these last 2 picks.
I found. Oh
I
my
found.
goodness.
Yeah,
Really?
I'm not
If he
surprised.
ends up showing up, then he'd be fine. But
Oh, that's gonna hurt my probe captain. I'm gonna be hearing about this for.
Oh, you wanted Get Go and I found.
Yeah, that was gonna be the deal. Zachdroid.
The last pick, Zachdroid. Solid, good goalie.
yeah,
Yes. Well, that wraps up. Like, I mean, there's still a lot of good skaters.
Right.
Yeah, definitely a lot of good players left.
Who do we think is the best team here? Just on paper.
On paper.
Caldeer.
Not
That's going to be a
necessarily
very
just
tough
your
team defensively.
Yeah, I
But
see
yeah,
like
I do agree. Rush can defend pretty good, and he's getting better at offense from what I've seen too.
I think
think-
the surprise team will probably be Zen if Gandalf gets his act together, because Blue Dream is a great clicker. And I think Tom, if he could force offense, I think he could get enough goals, and Elder can save enough saves.
A Vapour's team. They have really good backups for Crazyman, who's attendance locked. So when
I
he's not
agree,
there, they could fill in.
And as long as Gorilla keeps up his
Terrible.
goalie, as
I'm
long as he
cur-
can goalie decently, I think that team will be pretty good.
So I'm thinking, like, I'm looking at Matt's team. I'm just curious. So you got Matt. I'm guessing probably gonna play support, kind of control from the center. You got Hate, Matt's both support players. Nova in the back, Lightning. So I know Nova. Like we've been talking a lot. I know he's been trying to pick that team solely from a development perspective. So
Mhm.
I think that could be an underrated team that could
I'm
really.
really optimistic about our team.
I am as
got-
well. I think we'll
got
have
really-
lots of fun.
hmm Good attitude all around too.
Yeah, I think definitely. What team do you think is going to be probably not making playoffs?
I gotta be honest, I'm still a little.
Arsonis.
Yeah, I'm still a shot. Like, I mean, it just seemed like, is Sleek really gonna show up to games?
We
I don't-
will, yeah.
Like,
But
I could see them
It's a
being
matter of-
very good though. Like
it's a
Tanks
matter
and
of
Quacks, that's a really
toxicity,
good
though, yeah.
combo.
on paper, I think they're good, but it's just a matter of what's actually going to happen.
but like, I'm looking not even just at papers. Like, how do they match up against other teams? Like, it doesn't. I don't really see them shutting down teams. I see them more as will they
Just
overcome
scoring
other
more.
teams?
They're gonna have to
Yeah.
score like 5 goals a game, probably.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
I don't
win.
really. I don't
I can
see them
them
winning.
doing that.
I'll be honest. I see them as being defensively shut out.
Yeah.
I think they're
Whoever
gonna
they
get,
pick in the pro draft is gonna be important.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, and Music
they do have a
can be a
second.
good defender, maybe.
I still feel like
If
Music's
Sleek
more of an
doesn't show up.
offensive player than a
But yeah.
defender.
I don't know,
So
we'll see what happens.
yeah, I think that's probably the biggest question mark for me.
Yeah, that team can go either way.
How about Marcel Bulbasaur's team? This is his first season he's owner, so. Okay. Blitzer, Bulbasaur, Phil, Kyoken. He got his, traditional offense support, goalie, defense role, and then they got Satdroid as a backup who is a complete player, good goalie, good
Yeah, I think that team's really good. As long as
Yeah.
I think
their
they're
4 starters are there.
Yeah, I think they're kind of more middle of the road. I don't think there's
Yeah, I don't
anybody like standing out. I think like Blitz and Bulb are solid players, and Halo's a solid goalie, but I don't think they're like overwhelmingly good to where the point.
Yeah, they're going to be
like,
consistent throughout the league, I think. They'll make playoffs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think if I had to pick one team to make the playoffs other than my own, I'd probably pick them. Like they just seem like a really safe team to pick.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it really depends how Blitzer and Bulb ends, but that's easy to say since they're the top 2 picks. But
I also think Air is probably a little bit lacking. I know Chaotic and Mythic have a lot of chemistry together, but I think that's more so like probe level. I don't think. Do you think that'll carry over to ZHL?
honestly, I've seen them play. I personally am a big fan of those 2 players. They're on all the time. They played together a lot. They're really even Enterby is actually extremely underrated. He's also a bit of a felony. Stayed out of the in houses. He made sure he wasn't seen by certain owners. I thought he made sure he would last the 2 dudes because I knew he was going to choose this type of team, like a West team, just to.
And then they
just-
have Tyrion as a backup on East too.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm pissed off about that.
I really thought Tyrion was going to get picked as a starter, like third
Yeah, I
or
did
fourth
want
too.
round.
Karma.
I wanted that duo, man. That European duo. You guys don't know it. I actually got traded to his team last night. He and I were trying
Oh,
to.
and EU.
Yeah, we're trying to get a revenge in our last finals.
So Lightning, you
But-
think you'll stack up with all the other offensive players? Look them straight into the eyes and then just Z out of the net.
Yeah, I think I'll be fine. My
Good
biggest
luck.
problem is just
Is the marker
positioning,
going to be
really.
fine? That's the real
But
question.
yeah, that's true.
Like, is there any team you guys would say? What about Lincoln's team? I think that team's. There's Colin, 5th round. You could also goalie's not even locked. Honestly, it could be Colin, Def, Eric, Lincoln.
I am confused and concerned about the dynamic between Eric and Ling. If they
Oh.
lose lose a game with
Uh.
them together, since he's locked, they might miss playoffs.
Yeah,